Phone below me, about your comment. Ẹ yes, I'm uncle. Camille. You are welcome back to my channel. This is Sharp and Love TV YouTube channel. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, strategically, okay, how to sharpen the stones. How to sharpen different type of clipper blade professionally. Number one thing we're supposed to do is to subscribe to the channel before we go so that you can get access to all our videos. When we come back to live, you can be able to see the notification. Thank you. Our tutorial today is how to sharpen KI clipper blade. KI clipper blade. You can see the surface. It has been used recklessly. It has been used recklessly. You see the surface? You see the surface? This one, the other one is starless clipper blade. You see the surface, how deep it is. You can see it. I'm trying to set my camera very well so that I can be able to bring it out properly. You can be able to see exactly what I'm trying to fashion out. Please, if you have not subscribed, that's number one thing you're supposed to do. You subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Let us move fast with the job because the customer is in a hurry. I'm trying to clean the blade. I'm trying to clean the blade. So I want to start the sharpening after application of the masking tape at the back of the blade. The reason why I apply this masking tape is to allow my thumb to have full control over it so that it will not be slippery. My thumb can be able to control it any way I want to control it for sharpening. Now, this one is quartz surface stone. Let me change to smooth surface stone. This one is smooth surface. We are using smooth surface to start the job. Before we go, I'll clean the surface of my stone very well. The carbon, the stone particles, the iron particles, the dust on the surface of the stone. I have to clean it up very well to make it neat so that any chemical I apply on the surface, I activate the surface, is going to work properly. Can you see now? I've cleaned the surface of the stone, very, very neat. After I now apply the engine oil, I use my finger to spread it to cover. You can see it to cover. I now come with special stone. This one is special stone. This one now, I want to use it on the surface of this one. Number one work is going to do for me is to flatten the surface. Number one, to flatten the surface of this one. Number one, and to spread the oil. What you have the way I'm using it. You see the way I'm using it. You see slowly like this to cover the whole surface of the stone. Anywhere that is up, anywhere that is down, this one is going to balance it out so that the whole surface is going to be flattened. You see like this. After I now come with biscuit bone. This one is still doing the same thing to flatten the surface at the same time to apply powder on the surface of the stone. This one will be depreciating sandy substances on the surface of this one to form coating. Now apply the kerosene on the surface. You see the way I'm applying it to cover the whole surface of the stone. Now I want to start with the upper clipper blades. Upper. This is the starless clipper blade. I want to start with the upper at the angle of 45 degrees. Then I want to divide my blade and the stone into two. I'm sharpening this one on the half part of this stone. I'm sharpening the remaining one on the remaining part of the stone. The way I place my thumb here down have to be the same thing with here. When I press it down, my to and fro number counting or for here, if it is 20 times here, 20 times here, 30 times here, 30 times here, 40 times here, 40 times here, equation balance. That's 50 times for one side. 50 times. I'm cleaning the back of the blade so that the chemical will not spoil the masking tape. The chemical is getting dry. I need to reapply another chemical to make the work faster. What you do for one side, you repeat the same thing for the other side too. I blow it to cover up. I'm sorry for that. That's 50 times. Whatever thing you do for one side, when you are sharpening one side of the blade, you repeat the same thing exactly for the other side too, so that the equation will balance. The surface of the blade have to be the same. I'm trying to clean it very well to check. Remain small here. Let me get closer to the screen. This angle, you can see it, this corner remain little by this corner, so we have to repeat the same. You can see it, this corner, the whole surface is good now, but this corner remain a little. Then this remain a little, this means, which means this area goes down a little, so we have to bring the level of this area completely. Then the remaining part here, we have to bring the level come down to the level of this small part. That is why I say sharpening of clipper blade is logical, technical, strategical. Even it's for learners, I could have even advise you leave it like this, because before you use it for a day or two, it's going to balance up. Because if you say you want to correct this small area, you might totally spoil the whole surface again. You understand? But as for professional, we must have to correct it. You must have to correct it as a real professional in sharpening of clipper blade, which everybody trusts. I'm giving the best of the job out. So try to subscribe to my channel and press the notification button so that I can see the video. Anytime I come on live. Yes? Tani? Kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe? Mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ní ẹ̀dá kùn dábàá ìlú mò ń bọ̀ wá. That's 30 times. That's 30 times. Let us check now. Yeah, equation balance now. Equation balance. Let me show you now. Let us watch carefully the surface, because you need to be a very good observant to become a real professional in sharpening of clipper blade. You must be a very good observant. You can see the surface now. Everything shining across the same thing. Then you can see the total flatness on the surface of the blade. You can see it. So this one is sharpening correctly now. Sharpening correctly. Let me place it here. Then I'm sharpening for the other top clipper blade. Ẹ dákun mọ̀ ń bọ̀ wá sí lọ́dọ̀ ẹ dákun. Ọ̀nà jìnnà ìbejì ní bàbá yìí ti wá. Bí ẹ ti wá jìnnà fún ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí. Let's watch. Let's watch this. You can see the surface. So I'm placing it at the angle of 45 degrees again. So I'm dividing the stone into two, dividing the blade into two, using half part of the stone to sharpen half part of the blade, remaining half part of the stone to sharpen remaining half part of the blade. The way I press it down here have to be the same with here. Number of throw and flow counting I count for here have to be the same thing with here. The way I activate the surface of the stone for here have to be the same thing with here. Equation balance. Let's go. That's 50 times for one side. So the number of counting I count for here 50 times have to be the same thing with the other side here too. The way I press it down for one side have to be the same thing with the other side. Take note of that, so that the way you activate the surface of the one side have to be the same with the other side too, so that the surface of the blade will be equally balanced. No part will be higher than the other. You need to take note very well. That is what I'm saying. Sharpening of clipper blades is logical. It's logical. When you follow my tutorials, you are going to get it right. People find it difficult, but I find it very simple. When you follow my tutorial, you're going to find it very simple too. Yeah, that is 50 times for each side. 50 times for each side. 50 times for each side, which I'm going to be showing you the way the work is going. Yeah, look at this blade now. Only this place is touching the stone. This area is touching the stone. You can see it. Only this area is touching the stone. Let me place this very well. Yeah, only this area is touching the stone. This area. Only this area. Which means all this mouth is totally down. All this mouth is totally down. Totally down. We have to scrape the back here down very well here and here. We have to scrape it down to meet the level of the front before this blade can work fine. Iṣẹ́ tó wà ń bẹ nìyẹn. Èèyàn máa pé sínú àmọ́ yọ yíyọ kọ́ là ń sọ. N tẹ́ lò síbẹ̀ ní tèmi ń tẹ́ láti fàyọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lò lọ́nà tí yóò tètè rí pọ́n. Ẹ kú jókòó bàbá. Yeah. Remain this small portion. Let me show you now. I'll get it closer to the screen for you to see. I will get it closer to the screen for you to see exactly this area. You see this area? Let me fashion it very well. You can be able to see it properly. I'm seeing it here very well, but I don't know whether the camera can pick it for me very well. But remain this area, this small portion. Even for learners, you can leave it in this way. It's going to work. But for professionals, we need to scrape this black off again to make all the whole surface totally flattened, totally shining across. For learners, you can leave it in this way. It's going to work fine. But professional, we never agree for that one. We have to make all the surface equal and balanced. So let me go 30 times for each side now. 30. That's 30 times for one side. I'm cleaning the back not to spoil the masking tape. That's 30 times. Yeah, let's watch now. Let us watch it. You can see the surface now. The surface is totally balanced up. Totally shining across and total flatness across the surface of the blade. You can see it. So this one too is sharpened correctly. So we are now moving to the starless clipper blade. Starless clipper blade. We are moving to the starless. We are moving to the starless clipper blade. We are moving to the starless. The starless. Let's deal with this one first before we go to the tapper. You see the surface? That's 50 times to and fro for one side. Don't forget, the number you count for one side, that is 50 times. You have to count the same number for the other side too to make the surface balance. You can see now, I will show you something now. See where it's touching the stone. And there's some people, they wow. You see the way I brush, see only this place is touching the stone, this area. Gbogbo bí ti lọlẹ̀, gbogbo bí la gé lọlẹ̀, gbogbo bí la gé lọlẹ̀. Ọwọ́ mo ń lò fa, kò ń ṣe machine o. Ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sìn. Gbogbo bí bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ń pack ẹ̀, gbogbo bí all this place has go down totally. It doesn't touch the stone. Ibi tí ń kan ọlọ́ni, this only the place touching the stone. Ẹ lọ́jọ́ mo kàn fi hàn yín ní kẹ́lẹ́ mọ tí mo máa ń sọ, máa ń ṣàlàyé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pack ẹ̀ yẹn ní gbẹ́ ojú kìíní yẹn wọnú. Ẹni tí ọ̀pọ̀ ọlọ́mọ wàhálà tó máa ṣe lórí ẹ̀. Déèdì gan kò yẹ kí n gba less than 1,000. Mi mo máa tí mò ń sọ lórí ẹ̀. That's 50 times. The number of to and fro I counted for the first side, I've counted the same for the other side now. Let us watch again. See where it's touching the stone? This area and this area. This front here is not touching the stone. For we not to waste much time, we have to change the surface of the stone. Not to waste much of our time. This is only the place touching the stone. It's too deep. It's too deep. This one can sharpen, but it's going to take a longer time. So it is better we change the surface of the stone to quash. Let me remove this one. Let me replace another one there. This one is quash. This one is stronger than this one. To not will delay us down, to not waste our time, to not waste our chemical. That is why I'm saying, if you want to know how to sharpen clipper, please subscribe to Sharpen Live TV. You can know the way to design your stone surfaces to make your work faster. Like say you are using electric clipper machine to sharp. So I don't want to waste much time. Yeah, I can say you people say hi. Hi, bro. Can teach, yeah. Can again you do? Yes, I can do, I can teach. Hi, bro, can teach. Yes, I can teach. That's 50 times for one side. 50 times for one side. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá padà wá dé ní fi bàbá yìí kalẹ̀ ní ọ̀nà tó jìn wọ́n ti wá. Dákẹ́ má bínú tó lọ lọ́hùn. Bá kẹ́ padà tó bá ṣe tíntín. Mo fọ́nà bàbá yẹn dákẹ́ má bínú. Ọ̀nà tó jìn wọ́n ti wá. Dákẹ́ má bínú. Dákẹ́ má bínú. Yeah, you can see what I'm saying now. Look at the surface now. This one has sharpened it once. I just only need to repeat it once. You see? You see the surface now? You just brush it once. That is why I'm saying you're supposed to know how to design different type of stone surfaces to make your work faster. Let me enlarge the stone a little. for hairs to see what I'm doing exactly. Yeah. I appreciate you people watching my video. Let us watch from beginning to the end to gain more knowledge in sharpening of the clipper blade. Series of videos will be coming out on how to sharpen the clipper blade, how to correct errors. Yeah, we have to place your thumb to bring out error. Don't do this, don't do that in sharpening. I'm going to be showing you one by one. That's 25. Then you get 1,000. Yeah, can you see this blade now? Let me show you clearly for you to know that what sharper can do. You can still use your stone to do better. You can see it in this way. Look at the surface. I've turned this one to new one again. I've turned this clipper blade to new one. You can see how the inner surface is. Then look at the inner surface of the upper clipper blade too. So this one is sharpened correctly now, which I'm going to test later. I'm going to test this for you. You are going to see. You will see after the testing. You see the carbon to fill inside. You see the carbon to fill inside here. So let us go for the KI clipper blade first before we do the testing. Let me place it here. So let us use smooth surface to see where the work starts on the KI clipper blades, so that you can know where it's touching the stone before we start the job. You can know where it's touching the stone. So that when you want to sharpen your clipper blade or when you are sharpening, you can be able to identify all those signs. The work I'm doing will not be like magic to you, because if I don't try to show you exactly where the stone is touching the blade, where the work starts, where the work reach, where the work is going to, the area that's touching the stone perfectly, the area that is partially touching the stone, or the area that's not touching the stone at all, if I did not show you all these things, you won't understand how to make your sharpening correctly. Yeah, let me show you the inner surface of this one. Look at this surface. Look at this area. This area is totally down. That stainless area you are watching is totally down, completely down. This back here now is up. This back here, this area is up. This area is down. This area is down. Let me show it clearly for you. Yeah, this area is down. This area is down. This inside here is down totally. We are going to scrape this area down. The back here, we are going to scrape it down to come and make the level of this center and this area and this area before this clipper blade can work fine. That is why I'm saying this work is logical, technical, strategical, systematically. It starts to be done correctly, professionally, okay, when you follow my tutorial step by step. Yeah. You see now, I'm placing it at angle 45 degrees. I'm sharpening this area. Number one, I'm going 50 times to and fro for this side for you to see where the work is going to start on the surface of the blade. I'm sorry for that. That's 40 times for one side. Whatever thing you do for one side, you must have to repeat the same thing for the other side too. Don't forget to make the equation balance, to make the surface of your blade very, very flattened and total shining across. Believe what you can use engine to sharp. You can use your thumb and the stone to sharpen it very well. You see where it's touching the stone. Let me first show you before I go for the second round. See, this place is touching the stone. This is the area that is touching the stone. This is the area touching the stone. All this area is down totally. All this area is down, completely down. We have to scrape here. This area, we have to scrape it down very well. This area, we have to scrape down very well. This area, we have to scrape down very well. This area, we have to scrape down very well to meet the level of this center. And this center is in form of steps to meet the level of the front here before this clipper blade can work fine. It's not a small job, which I'm going to do easily, like say I'm using the machine. Let's go. Ẹ lọ jókòó mẹ́. Mo kàn fi hàn yín kẹ́ lè rí máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní o. Kàkàn mọ́lẹ̀ kó mo kàn charge yín. Téèyàn bá mọ bíléèdì kan kò lè bá yín pọ́n bíléèdì lérí àbí o. Kí ló dé tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ ni mọ́? Okay. Let us watch now. Let me off this light. There's something I want to show you. Let's watch carefully. You see area that is touching the stone. You see it here? This shiny area. That is only the area touching the stone. Yeah, they start the machine. You can see it. This is only the area touching the stone. To make this work fast for us now, to make it fast, because this one I cannot call it sharpening. This one is autocorrect. This clipper blade has been used roughly. The center here is completely down. It has been over chopped. This center. How are you going to bring this side down, bring this back down very well? The corner here, to meet the level of this area without wasting time, and the sharpening have to be correct. This one is not sharpening, it's correcting the error. It's correcting the error because this area is totally down. If we package it, this area is totally down. Let's go to the feed now. Let us change the stone surface. Let us change the stone surface. Let us change the stone surface. This one is squash. So that we not delay our time, we not be wasting the chemical. Dédé kẹ̀kẹ́ ó máa ṣí masking tape ní. Masking tape yẹn lè lo mẹ́wàá sí kó tó tán, kó tó yẹn tó rí sharp. Ó máa ṣí ni. You can see how the work is going. You can see it. The work is moving fine. You can see the changes. Remain the front here. Remain the front. Remain the front. That's 50 times for one side. Equation balance. Yeah, look at the surface now. This is what I'm telling you. What Sharper can do, you can still use your stone to do better. I know how to use Sharper very well. I know how to use the stone. Yeah, I'm seeing your comment. Yeah, what's this? This is sharpening of clipper. What is this oil? Okay, engine oil. This is engine oil, motor engine oil. I just put it in this container. It's motor engine oil. Motor. That's petrol engine oil. Petrol engine oil. Then can you again do? Yes, I can do. Yeah, I can teach you. Subscribe to my channel. Press notification button. Be watching my videos. When you press the notification button, you subscribe. Anytime I come on live, you can be able to see the notification. Look at the surface of the blade now. You can see it. So I'm going to finish up the job one by one now and test. That's the next step we are going now. So I'm going to finish up with the job. I want to show you how to finish the job now. If you want to enjoy this my tutorial, you watch it from beginning to the end. See the way I'm doing it. So that when you are sharpening on your own, you can be able to maneuver your way to sharpen the clipper blade. Over charge. That can be mélòó kb mo ti mọ̀ ó ṣe gan mo ti mọ̀. So I want to show you how to finish the sharpening. You see, I want to show you now. I want to finish it up, finish the upper clipper blade, finish this one, and now test. Let me show you. See, I place it at the angle of 45 degrees. How do I get the angle of 45 degrees? When you place your line like this, angle of 0 is an angle of 180. When you take it upright, this angle of 90 degrees. When you divide 90 into 2, it's angle of 45 degrees. That's the way I position my thumb and my blade. Angle of 45 degrees. Then we have to place your thumb. You divide your blade into 2. You divide into 4. You divide into 2. You divide into 4. This is where you place your thumb. This is where you place your thumb here. You can see it in this way. So when you want to sharpen, you divide the blade into 2. You divide the stone into 2. When you want to sharpen here, you use this remaining half part here. When you want to sharpen the remaining half part of the blade, you use the remaining part of the stone to sharpen it. When you press it down here, the way you press it down for sharpening have to be the same thing with here. The way you press it down for here have to be the same thing with here. That's application of pressure on the back of the blade. Then when you press it down, the number of to and fro, you make it count. If you count 50 for here, you have to count 50, the same thing for here. If you count 40 for here, you count 40 for here. When you count 20 for here, 20 for here. Equation balance. The way you treat the surface of the stone for sharpening here, you treat the same surface of the stone to sharpen here too. That is how you follow it step by step, so that at the end of the day, when you check the inner surface of the blade, it's going to be balanced, totally flattening and totally shining across, as a real professional you used to do. Now I want to finish up with this one. Watch. That's 20 times one side. 20 times one side. That's 20 times. That's 20 times one side, 20 times the other side. Let me now show you the surface now. Watch carefully. You see, it will look as if you use electric clipper blade machine to sharpen it. You see it? Very, very flattening, total shining across. You see it? Now, let me finish up with the bottom clipper blade. I want to finish this one up and test. Watch. That's 30 times here. 30 times for one side. 30 times for the other side. You can see it now. Now let us test. You see like this. You place the upper plate on it. After the testing, you see the carbon here. You see the carbon here, which means the clipper blade sharpening correctly. Let us test now. And Timon says, I want him to lean 10,000. So when you sharpen, you test. So when you see the carbon in the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade, which means the clipper blade sharpening correctly, it's going to be working like a new clipper blade or even better than the new one. So if I thought you use your sharper to sharp, you are going to test in this way. So the same type of design you see, the same type of sign you see in testing for sharper, the same thing you see in super hard manner sharpening stone. You see the inside, you see the carbon, feel it. Let us check now. Watch now, you see the carbon. Can you see the carbon? Feel all the surface, which means this clipper blade is sharpening correctly and it's going to be working like a new clipper blade. It's going to be working like a new clipper blade or even better than the new clipper blade. You can see the surface now. You see the carbon. You see it. So that is way professional sharpening the clipper blade using the stone. Very, very easy to do. When you follow my tutorial, you subscribe to my channel, you press the notification button. Now I'll finish up with this one now. Let me remove the masking tape at the back. You see it. You see it. I want to remove the masking tape there. I'll finish up with this one. This one is well done now. The job is well done. Yeah. Let me finish up with the tapper clipper blade. That is KIKI clipper blade. I want to show you how to finish it up and we test it. How to finish up, how to finish it. The sharpening. Then I will test it. You can see the carbon there again. For you to know that this what I'm doing now is lively. And I'll be testing it for you. Not that I will sharpen, not testing. No, I have to sharpen and test for you to confirm that what I'm doing is right. And people, I know people are watching me. If I'm wrong, they will comment under. What you have sharpened is wrong. Your testing is wrong. They will tell me. But I'm very sure I cannot be wrong because I practice always, almost every day. It's part and parcel of my system, and I have part of the way I'm doing my job. You see, let me finish up with this one now. You see the way this one. To explain for you again, this one is quartz surface stones. Quartz surface, COARSE, surface stone. This surface now is powerful than this one. This one is smooth. The first one I use is smooth. This one is quartz. This one is normal. I have them different types here. I designed them to suit my purposes. The way I want my work to be fast or to be faster, I know the type of stone to pick and use it. It's going to give me the fast job. I'm very neat. Tested, confirm. Let us go now. You see the way I'm activating the surface of my stone? You see the way I'm activating? Whatever you can use your sharper to do, stone can do better. I'm telling you sincerely, stone is good, sharper is good. So, but when you know how to use stone very well, you are going to enjoy it because it won't cost you much. Now, I want to finish up with this one. Watch carefully. That's 30 times. That's 30 times to and fro each side. Let us clean and watch now. Let's clean and watch. Yeah, let's watch now. Let's watch carefully. Look at the surface of the blade now, as if you use electric clipper blade machine to sharpen it. Very, very flat and total shining across. You can see it in this way. Very, very flat. Mere looking at it, you can observe it. You see it. So this clipper blade now, I try to correct the error there. The hole is too deep. It's too deep. It's too deep. Now let me finish up with the bottom clipper blade. You have to follow all this step accordingly. Let me show you before I start. You see it. You can see it. I place at the angle of 45 degrees. I divide the blade into two. I'm sharpening this half on this half part of the stone. I'm sharpening this half, the remaining part of the blade on the remaining part of the blade of the stone. You see it. Yeah. Let's watch now. Let us watch. Look at the surface. Now let us test. You see the way I place it down? This one is very strong blade. We have to test it very well. We have to test it very well. The carbon is forming but remain little. I want it to show very well. You can see the inside. I want it to show very well. I want it to show very well. The carbon has shown. I'm seeing it properly. I want the camera to pick it very well. I want the camera to pick it. You can see the carbon. You see the same color, which means this clipper blade is going to be working like a new clipper blade. When you treat it, you run it, you break it, you mount it on the clipper engine, it's going to be working like a new clipper blade, sharpening correctly. You can see it now. This job is well done. And you can look. So this was how they brought it to me. They put this wire in the rope. So let me do it very, very neat. So let me put the second one like that too. So that the blade will not mix together. You see the way I pack it? You can see the way I pack it for the customer. So, ṣé mo kàn gbó lọ yín ní báyìí? Ṣé pé mo ṣe kí n tó jẹ́? Bí ẹ máa ń ṣàlàyé, kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ló tẹ́mi ò ní pọ́n o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti lò tẹ́mi náà ti mọ̀ pé 1,000 2,000 ní lórí màá pọ́n. Ajé ọmọ wa o, a máa ta ní jámọ̀ àní ṣíṣe o. I've given the 2 sets to the customer. So we want to sharpen this one too. This is a rotten clipper blade used to condemn clipper blade, rotten one. I want to sharpen it, but we are coming back for this one now. We are bringing this live to the end. I'm bringing this live to the end now. So that is why I used to advise my viewers to subscribe. If you have subscribed before, it is only one time. Pressing of notification button is only one time. But if you have not subscribed before, please subscribe now before we go subscribe. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You will see where there is subscribe. SUBSYBE. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribe. SUBSYBED. Beside that D, we see notification bell there. Press that notification bell again. It will now change to 3 bell option. Press the one at the top most, painted white or black in color. The right AWL beside it. Press it, which means you have subscribed. You have pressed the notification button. The moment I come back on live, you are going to get notification that I have come on live. Thank you. Be expecting me back again.